Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody out there today that I don't know? Oh, Becky Sensky, how you doing? Stevie, how are you doing? Becky, how are you doing? How's your night going tonight? Stevie, how's your night going? Dale, how are you doing? Good. That's good, Stevie. It's good to hear that you're doing good. TJ, how are you doing? TJ, I do have a question for you. Hey, Slash, how you doing? Not good. There is a man in my room talking, and I want to go to sit. You want to go to sit? What? Sleep. Okay, I got it. TJ, my question is, why do you keep on subscribing and then resubscribing again? Is there an issue or something? Maybe we could try to figure out what the problem is, huh? James, how are you doing, sir? Oh, why does your phone make you do it? Could be very complicated, I guess. Maniac, what is up? How are you doing? Could be the screen. Is it an iPhone? I've heard a lot of people complain about their iPhone screens. What's wrong with your mom there, Stevie? I hope she's feeling better. Smartphone. Yeah, but is it an iPhone smartphone or is it a Android or what is it? Yeah, it's an iPhone. Yeah. See, sometimes a lot of people have a lot of problems with the iPhone screens. I was talking to my good friend tonight, and he said his iPhone screen is messing up, and he's not happy. Could be just the iPhone issue, I guess. I don't know. Oh, you got a Samsung. Oh, then there should be no problem with a Samsung. Well, mine, I think, is the best phone I ever had. And I've had iPhones, and the Samsung is definitely the best phone I ever had. I got a Note. Galaxy Note. Droid is the shit there, Jeff. You are correct. At least when they do updates and come out with new phones, Jeff, my phone don't slow down. Yeah, that happens, TJ. That really does happen. So what's everybody up to tonight? Oh, that's good. That is good. Hey, how you doing? Tanisha. Hello. How you doing? Well, that's a good size. If I hear anybody, I'll let them know. I'm not doing bad. So, what? Um, I forget what I was going to say. See, forget what I was going to say. Is anybody getting a list ready for when the weather breaks? They can order stuff and get new animals and stuff in. I'm always putting a list together. It doesn't mean I'm ever getting any of this stuff, but I'm always putting a list together. Yeah, it's too cold to ship this time of year for sure. What's wrong with her, Stevie? What is wrong? Oh, of course not. If it was a female, you wouldn't be on it. Jay, how are you doing, buddy? Eh. Did you do any hunting today, Maniac? Steve from For the Balls, how are you doing? Reagan, how are you doing? Good to see you here, Reagan. Good to see you here. You deleted that too fast. I couldn't see it. Jay, I was reading something, but you took it off too fast. I couldn't see. Oh, that's all right. You didn't miss much. We were trying to help Justin come up with a name for his for something for a. He wants to start another like YouTube type of situation or something. Oh, that'll be good to see. That'll be really good to see. Where is that at? There it is. Working. What did you watch today, Dale? Let me see, Reagan. I wanted to start a gaming channel. Yeah, gamers are kind of out there. Andrew has a little bit of a gaming channel, not much of one, but he's a lot older than you are too. So sometimes I've noticed that sometimes YouTube is really slow with uploading videos, Steve. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube for reptile people and invert people who got like their other stuff, just animal people in general. I'll have to go check that out, Jay. I will definitely go check that out. Oh, did you? Okay, yes. Yes, thank you for going back and watching it. That's kind of true, Reagan. They kind of are a little strange. Yeah, I have to agree with you, Tanisha. Even uploading are slow, and YouTube's kind of acting funny lately, and I think they're trying to fix it. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, that could be a lot of people uploading at that time. That could be why. Steve. And how long is the video, Jay?
No.
Yeah, I think they're doing an update on YouTube. I know they're going to do the away with the creator studio and change the creator studio. So they're telling people to go check out the new creator studio, which is the beta version, and get used to it because that's coming. They said by the end of the year, that's going to be the norm. So I think that's what the problem is. 2 minutes long. It took 2 hours to upload, huh? Mine took longer than normal. Tomorrow's vlog is about 15 minutes, and it took me about 15 minutes to upload it, but I don't, usually it doesn't take that long to upload it. Yeah, see, at nighttime, there's probably more people on there doing things in general, just in the using the internet network that you use or something. I don't know. Tone, how are you doing? I don't know. I have to go check your channel out. Um, I will have to definitely go check out your channel, and then yeah, I just like what we do. We just go with it. We just go with whatever we're doing. You guys will like tomorrow's video, though. I got a box. Crazy, but I didn't show the opening of the box, but I showed the contents of the box. Yeah, that's crazy. It definitely has to do with the time that you're doing it. That's what it has to be with. No, it's not an animal or nothing, but you'll like the contents of the box. It'll make you laugh. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I liked it. But you guys are going to find it interesting.
Telling you, it was a rocket scientist.
It was definitely a rocket scientist who packed that box. Hey, Tone, I had a great day. It wasn't. I'm not going to complain. It wasn't a bad day. I'm going to say, my day went pretty good, and I'm doing pretty good. How about your day went good? You said so. That's good. Well, see, Steve, if you go to their name, like let's say you go up to Maniac's name there, 3 dots will pop on the side. You click the 3 dots while you're on here. It'll say go to channel. If you click go to channel, it does not end you from being on the live stream. It'll take you to the channel. You can see what the channel's about. Subscribe to them. Exit that channel out, and I'm still playing, and you can hear me playing the whole time. Okay, yeah, thanks, Steve. Yes, yes. Yeah, Stevie. Stevie. Yeah, I think the like button's broken, Stevie. TJ, I meant to say. Yeah, January. Stevie, you never did answer. You said your mom might have to have surgery tomorrow. What is wrong with her? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't want to say, that's fine. I understand. It's always good when you make money and clean racks. Problem is now you got clean racks. You got to get it more racks to add things to. Jennifer Theory, how are you doing? I did not notice you until you were down here and you said, "What's up? Hey, peeps up there." I'm sorry. Apologize. How is your day going? Did you put it up already? Because if you did, I didn't see. I didn't. Well, I haven't been on YouTube much. Very productive. That is always good. Stevie's great, though. Tanisha, Stevie's awesome. That's what I'm thinking too, Dale. Because first off, the temperature up here is so cold. I can't just have anything shipped in right now, and I have to wait till definitely after the spring thaw, which usually takes until. Yes, you are, Stevie. Stop saying it. You're an amazing person. Until the spring thaw. So sounds amazing, TJ. Yes, see, Stevie is just an amazing person. I've said that all along. I'm sure DW is in here. He's in here hiding somewhere, Jay. He just ain't coming out to say anything. Stevie, did we send Stevie stickers? Yes. Stevie, I think I sent you stickers. Did you get the stickers? If not, I'll have to resend them to you. Because I got your, I think I did send you stickers. But I seen the stickers you got from today from Weirdo. Very good. Dale, if you get in touch with me on Instagram, on DEA Exotics, I will get you. Stevie, do you have a Instagram?
No, but he's got my email.
Oh, you got the email address, Stevie, right? Email us your address again to make sure I got the correct address, and I will send you out a sticker. I promise. I'll get it out. Probably be after Thanksgiving, but I'll definitely get you one. So email Becky your email address, and we will make sure she gets it out. I'll let her handle it this time because she does a better job than I do of making sure stuff gets done. But Dale, yeah, get in touch with me. I'll make sure you get a sticker. You never got the geckos? What's that supposed to mean? I seen the video. You got the geckos. What's that? What do you mean, Reagan? Oh, the black didn't. Yeah, if it went into shed or it's just coming out of shed, it ate for you when you got it. It's fine. Don't panic. It is fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, Reagan. They can go off food like that. Don't worry about it. Sure will, Jay. I sure will, buddy. I'll help you any way I can with that. I'll tell you. It ate already since you've had it, right? And you've only had it a couple weeks, so it'll be fine, Reagan. Definitely be fine. Okay, Tanisha, thank you for the information. Yes, Steve, I have to agree with you. Sometimes when they start to shed, or they're getting ready to go into the shed cycle, that they go off food. Hi, Jack, and one of your name. Oh, hernia. That little one is just amazing, don't you think, Reagan? That little the striped one, yes. The red, yeah. Is it the red? It's the red jean one. Amazing, yes. She was eating rat pups when she was here, Steve. When I had her, she was eating newborn rat pups. Not pups, but rat pinkies. Uper, what are you doing, buddy? How you doing? Watching me on the big screen. Yeah, she was eating them little tiny little rat fuzzies, and now she's probably working her way up. Yes, I knew what you meant. My mother had a hernia surgery too, and everything went fine. David Theory, how are you doing? How are all the new additions doing? Are they doing good? Oh yeah, she was eating. I would go over and grab them because I raise them. I'd go over and grab them, drop them in. She'd grab them right away. Boom. I'm sure she'll be just fine, Stevie. So we'll be thinking of you and your mom. Okay. So how is Uper doing tonight? Todd, how are you doing? I'm sure DW's in here somewhere. DW, you here? I saw what you did last night, DW. At the very end, you said goodbye to everybody. So you were back watching, doing well. That is great. Well, that's good that they won their game.
Oh, hon.
What?
Hon.
What?
Tell them all what I did to you in this store.
What did you do to me in the store?
I snuck up behind you and scared the crap.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
Oh, tell them.
called me on the phone when I was in the store, asked where I was at. And I said, well, I'm down because we needed new light bulbs. We have a fluorescent light here that uses the round ones, that are the tube round ones. And I'm looking at them. And she goes, where are you at? I says, I'm going down the aisle. I'm still looking. And she comes running up behind me and goes and grabbed me and scared me. I was like, what the heck are you trying to do? Bulbs almost went flying everywhere. She's always scaring me. You should have seen the day when I was sitting here on the computer and she came up and yelled at
When
me.
it was on the opposite
Yeah,
side.
the computer was over here, right?
Yeah.
Over on the other side over here. And I almost went out the window. Oh.
Slash, she's heard plenty of times you squealing like a little.
Yeah, one time she scared me so much. Slash was like, did you pee your pants? Did you need a little piddle pad or something? I was like, no, I'm good, buddy. I'm good. Yeah, I knew you would like that one, Reagan. I really knew you would like that one.
I found a cup I wanted and he wouldn't let me get it.
Sorry.
Yeah, but you sent the picture to Reese's place.
Yeah, so he can go get it. So I miss has she taken? No, she doesn't, Reagan. I'm not even going to say that because you know what?
What?
She will do it when I least expect it.
What?
You need to shove me in a closet and shut the door again.
Been there, done that.
Several times. One time I was in a closet going to bounce out and try to scare her, and she put her foot there so I couldn't open the door on a closet I was stuck in. I think that was one of DW's favorites videos. He was like, it's not funny. And I'm surprised you don't say, well, let's throw a couple hamsters on some wheels in there. Yeah, karma. Karma's going to come around and get her. Yes, it will. You too, Steve. Thank you for stopping in here, buddy. Be looking forward to seeing your video. That would be so. I know I haven't, but yeah, it would be funny. That's good to hear. At least they're good. At least they're good. Mad Bio, Chucky, how are you doing tonight, sir? Ooh, broke some glass, huh? Brad, how are you doing? It's good to see you here, Brad. Just bored, huh? So you figured you'd pop over here, huh? Yeah.
Thanks, that makes us feel loved.
The biggest rat I've ever fed. I'm not sure.
Go there.
Why?
The biggest rat.
Oh, yeah, I got you. No, Stevie, when I had all the berms and the retics and stuff, Becky and I used to get ginormous rats and stuff like that. Hey, Ed, how you doing?
Woo!
What are you doing? Hey, Ed, how you doing, buddy? Are you good?
I got you. Did you jump like a little girl?
No. Hey Andy, I sent you a message real quick on Instagram. Okay, I'll check it out here. Give me 1 second. Theory. Now, do you think it would go on a hunger?
Did you all see him jump?
Did you do you think that it would go on a hunger strike until it died, or do you think they just weren't caring for it properly? That's the question.
The human that I was wishing that is awake, and it's awake. I have a question, Mom. Oh. Okay, time to throw her off the bed. Mom, I have a question.
What? What? No, you don't have to. No! No! What?
I have a question.
What?
For lunch, for breakfast, can you make me some bacon? Ow, I hit my... Oh, this sucks. I have to wake up
I think
Mom.
that one temperature is a little warm there.
Get. Come on, get off me.
Jay, I just sent you information back.
Oh, come on, you're hurting me. You just broke my arm. I can't make bacon now. Microwave's beeping.
Go on, don't Andrew. No. Oh, well, okay. Then at least, sometimes I don't know. I'll check out the video. I will definitely check out the video. Oh, I was going to say that, and that's not right. You shouldn't have did that to you either. Are you going out there, Hunter? No. No? Okay. You need 4 more 300s for what? I missed something, I think. Yes, I have to agree with you, Jennifer. That is that wasn't right. They should not have done it that way at all. TJ is very good at that, Brad, being like the first comment. He's usually one of my first comments also. He's a great person. Theory, I'm going to tell you something. You're better than I am. Because if somebody did that to me, I would have went over and just got my money back and said, I don't want none of them. Now figure it out on your own. Because I'd say I'm not stupid. I know you sold it. You got rid of what I was looking forward to having. And I don't need nothing else. That's what I would have did. Let me see here. Oh, yes, you did. I think you did anyway. One request. Well, I will allow it. And I just got it. So there you go. I think I follow you on here, don't I? Nope. I do now. I follow you now. There you go. You are being followed. Yeah, it was. If especially since yeah. See, now that's not right. Now I would have definitely said I don't want it. I would have took it. Even knocking 600 off wouldn't have been enough. I would have took it. I would have went and said I don't want them. Give me my money back. That's the way it would have been, because I would have said them are the ones I wanted. You got rid of them on me. That's it. Well, I'm not saying he didn't get good stuff. I wouldn't do that. But the only way people like that learn is by doing things like that to them. And then they learn that they can't treat people any way they want. And that's not right. That's just the way I am. I would have said no deal. I wouldn't have fought with him. I wouldn't have argued with him. I just said no deal. That would have been it. Thank you, Stevie, for telling people to hit the like button. I personally think the like button's broken because I never ever seem to ever get up to where I need to be on the like button. So it's all good though. That's true too, James. It makes you think they didn't have it to begin with at all. So that's, just kind of, I guess a person could say you never know anybody, I guess, really, really well. What's next week, Stevie? Well, that wouldn't have been a problem either, Reagan, because I would have said I want my money back. Very good there, TJ. That'll be awesome. I can't wait to see the video. You can do a video of you making it and stuff like that too, or just a video of it done? Ooh, that's right. Your snakes are coming from DCR. I forgot about that, Stevie. I can't wait to see it. You got to do a video of it. Oh, that's fine. That's fine to be quiet like that. That's the way, don't worry about it. I caught a copperhead once. I like copperheads. They're very, very good. Sensitive with it. Yeah, you might have to you may have to go live with that one. It's not getting ready to shed or anything. Did you look at it real close to make sure it's not going into a shed cycle or anything like that? Shani, did you check it out that way to make sure that it's not going into it? I know tuna. I have better luck with salmon, canned salmon juice. Nothing with oil in it, just a canned salmon. You open up a canned salmon in the water. The water's got it's got a real potent smell. You drop it in, you pour it in a little container. You put the pinky in, you let it sit a little bit, and then you try it. So I would definitely buy a little can of salmon that you're not going to ever eat. So just set the pinky in it, let it get a good smell going, and then try that. That might work. Mm-hmm. And if that don't work, maybe turn the temperature up a little bit or down or something, or chicken broth. Does that work with Sambo as a Youper? Yeah, see, the minute he said he didn't have it, Reagan, this is what I've learned. I've been doing this for a long time. The minute he said he didn't have it or couldn't find it, I wouldn't have took any other animal. I would have said, fine, give me my money back. Or chicken broth this time of year. Funny, you you're funny. That's true, they do, but you could try it. Try it. What's the worst it's gonna do? Not eat. Anyways. Very good, Jay. Very, very good. Oh, I know I know what you mean, Uber. Uh, oh, yeah. Was it at a show, Reagan, or was it at the person's house? You may have to let it be in its enclosure, Shanny. And when it's got its eyes sticking out of the sand a little bit, do the little what they call the zombie dance above it, and make it think it's a live prey, and let it grab it. Make sure the prey is really warm and everything. Is he going to have a big Black Friday sale too, Uper? Oh, I have no idea who that would be, Reagan. Don't know. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask, Ed. You have Sambos, so you would know. I don't have them, so. Oh, you think that's part of it? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I know all these places. Yeah, see, I really wouldn't wear it yet, but I would still try. Once a week, I would try. I would do the zombie dance over its head, leave it in its enclosure, do the zombie dance over it, make sure it's warm, and try all that. And sometimes that works. Don't pick it up. Don't disturb it for a good week here, till next week. Don't take it out of its cage. Leave it in there. Don't, yeah, definitely do not disturb it. Just leave it be. Oh, he has it running for like 10 days. That's cool. I'll have to go check it out. Not that I would be able to get anything anyway, because the wife has control of the money right now because it's Christmas time, but I don't argue with her because she doesn't complain after Christmas on anything. So I'm going to add some teas to the collection for sure, though. Jeff wants to get a lesser. We understand that, Jeff. Just kidding. You had to. I heard that's DW's favorite morph is the lesser. I hope you do enjoy your Thanksgiving. It's a Jeff, you want a Mojave. Ah, that's funny. That is funny. I need more lessers. I need a male lesser. Things like that. You're going to Denny's for Thanksgiving? Ed, your wife don't cook or nothing? Not that anything's wrong with it. I was just asking. A lesser mahogany albino. Is it a male, though? That is the question, Theory. Is it a male? You don't have Thanksgiving, Stevie? May I ask why? Wait a minute. Hold up. First off, I was just going to say that. First off, you're Italian, Ed, so you must be able to cook some good stuff because they can. Because I know my father-in-law was probably one of the best cooks I've ever had food from, and he was Italian. Come on, Andrew, stop. And what was I going to say? But your wife brings all those beautiful cupcakes she makes home to you, so she must be able to cook. And Stevie, a few years back, I'm going to say 15 years to be exact, Becky was in a coma on Thanksgiving. She woke up on Thanksgiving. We did not have Thanksgiving until she was home from the hospital, so we postponed it. So if you postpone Thanksgiving for that, it's an excellent reason. So every year at Thanksgiving, we wish Becky a happy birthday because we called her birthday because that's when she woke up. That's true, Reagan. That is true. Madman, how are you doing? Come on, Andrew, don't fall asleep here.
I won't.
Oh, Jeff is coming down for that. Are you going to have that on Thanksgiving? Is that where Jeff's going? Oh, make sure you drive safe going home if you drive home. So, Theory, David, are you going to do a video on these animals you got, or you're going to wait till they're like more acclimated into your system, or what? See, Stevie, you got somebody who cares. She'll be there. I mean, your mom will be in the hospital, of course. I understand that, but Tanisha is coming to visit you for Thanksgiving. You too, Shani. You have a great night, and thank you for stopping in. And keep us posted on the BOA. And if you have any more questions, we will get this figured out for you. Even if I have to contact some of my buddies that breed them, and I will get information for you. Okay.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah. Good night, buddy. I will see you in the AM. I'm sure. All right, buddy. Have a good night. Okay, yeah, that's what I meant. You're gonna. That's what I meant by getting them acclimated, like getting them all organized and how you want them. Well, I'll tell him in the morning you said that, Ed. Stevie, I know my mother had hernia surgeries and stuff like that, and right now she has a hernia and they will not fix it. It gives her trouble, but they just won't fix it. So, is there any subject anybody wants to cover or talk about? Yeah, there are some doctors out there that are all about the paycheck and not about the patient. And that happens, and that's a shame. And but I'll tell you, there are some good doctors out there too. Like was spinal bifida. I used to be paralyzed. Doctor did surgery. They were able to get it so I can walk again. But I still have trouble. But now there was a doctor who cared about the patient. Oh, how often do I offer food every week? An appropriate size meal, nothing too large, every week. And they usually eat. Mine usually eat all the way up until the day they lay eggs. And then once they lay eggs, I take the eggs, I clean the female up, I put her back. I usually give it a rest for about, I skip like a week after that. It's just something I've always done. I'm not saying that's what most people do, but that's what I do. Give her a break, and then I offer her food again. And I usually never, ever go off food. Yeah, I do it. Well, that's what I mean by once a week. Between every 5 to 7 days, once a week. Even during breeding season, now when I put them together and they lock, and when they're unlocked, I separate them. I offer her food. I offer the male food, and usually I can keep them pretty much. The males usually don't go off food either for me. I usually get them to stay food focused and eating, and I usually keep the females focused and eating. And it's always worked for me. Jeff from Slashman. Well, I'm from the North Dakota, originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, born and raised there. We just moved here about 10 years ago or so. I don't remember maybe a little bit longer than 10 years ago to get away from the city because we had children. And children's not the place to raise kids. The city's not a place to raise children. So we moved up here. My grandmother was originally from here. We moved here, and my mother came out and father came out because my grandmother got sick. We bought a house here, of course, and then we were going to go back, but then when my grandmother died, then my father passed away, and we decided to stay. Oh, you're originally from Chicago, yes. You live in L.A.? Oh, yeah, I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, born and raised there. All my kids were born there and everything. Yep. Todd, you're from Georgia. Stevie, you're from Colorado. TJ's from Indiana. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, do you like it in Colorado? You'd probably, very good, Stevie. Brad, I'll see you later. I'm sorry I did not notice you saying you were leaving. Very good, Dale. You like it up there, huh? Oh, yeah. James is from Georgia. Oh, you're from Oklahoma. Where at in Oklahoma? I lived in Oklahoma for a few years because we did leave North Dakota and move to Oklahoma. Yeah, I couldn't do the Alaska thing. I think I'd have a hard time up in New Hampshire. Did you really? Wow. Didn't even realize that. Thank you for being a loyal supporter. Let me see. Am I missing something here? Oh, well, that's good. Well, I'm glad, Reagan. Didn't even know you watched me that long. Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't do that either, Dale. I really couldn't. How do you have one too many siblings? How does that work out? Oh, a fret doctor? That's a guitar guy, right, Jeff? A fret? You mean? Is that what you're talking? The fretboard on a guitar? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I don't think I would move there, Jennifer, either. Don't feel bad. Oh, well, then I don't know what's going on there, but I couldn't move to Alaska at all. Oh, did you, Jay? Thank you. I didn't know that either. Yeah, see, that's another reason I couldn't live in Alaska. It's too cold. I suffer bad enough. I mean, it's cold here. Don't get me wrong, but 25 kids. Wow, that's a lot. I thought my uncle had a lot. My unmarried uncle, and he had 21. Yeah, I say it's too cold up in Alaska, and it's 2 degrees here right now. uh, who would it be? You started your channel in 2013. I I don't remember when I started my channel because I had a channel and then we put some football game stuff up when our oldest was in football and stuff like that, and then um, but I was doing podcasts on Blog Talk Radio since 2008. Well, at least, yeah. Well, there you got somebody close to you then. I think I have too short of a herping season, and we don't even have that many herps around here. And you know, it was 2010. Okay. We had a um when I lived in Oklahoma, we used to go catch copperheads and stuff. I like that. I like having good. Yeah, Jennifer, you think it's cold where you're at now? Get up there once, and it's like that, like 10 months out of the year. Not my bag of beans. I would not move to Alaska for nothing. And then I wouldn't move to Hawaii either, but Hawaii is a beautiful place. I wouldn't move there because they have so many rules and regulations against reptiles. I liked Oklahoma. You know, they weren't real pushy there about nothing. I really liked Oklahoma. Your brother's a wuss, Jeff? Why do you say that? Because he drives Teslas are okay. Jeff, did you shoot it with the potato cannon? Fly brooms. What part of Oklahoma? We live in a town in between, right outside of Manford. We lived outside on the country and outside of Manford, Oklahoma, closer to Tarleton, I believe it was. I believe that's the name of the town. We weren't there that long. We had all our stuff in a storage unit in that town, Tarleton, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Tarleton. And a fire started and burned the whole storage unit down. So Becky and I lost all of our stuff in a fire that year. Well, that's good, TJ. Maniac, you have a great night, buddy. Thank you for stopping in here, and have a great day tomorrow. Well, I'm sorry your brother forget your birthday. Yeah, I saw it before you retracted it, Jeff. Eh, yeah, you have a great day. Very briefly. Yeah, we had a lot of copperheads and stuff going through the yards all the time where we were at in Oklahoma. Michael from Ball Python Boulevard is here. How are you doing tonight? How is the state of Washington? Is it nice? You gain 45 subs. See, as long as you start, Jay, consistency makes a difference. Cold as it's 2 degrees here. So I'm glad we were able to get your packages to you before the cold really set in. Yeah, we have them here too, Stevie. The prairie rattlesnakes kind of a little bit they got a little bit of an attitude, the prairie rattlesnakes, but yeah, they're fine. Yeah, I saw that, Jennifer, before he took it down. You get any good locks? I'm getting all kinds of locks every time it goes to storm or anything like rains or anything like that. Mike, I was just wondering how your season's going so far. Four out of 5 8. That's good. That is good. He did a video, and they all ate on video, so I'm sure the other one will eat. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Well, good luck, Jay. I hope you get your job. Now, TJ, you do know that when you start breeding them, you have to cool them down to get them to stop. Sometimes you have to cool them down to get them to stop their breeding. Otherwise, the female will continuously have baby eggs and could very seriously die from it. So can't wait to see what you produce. I worked at the local. Yeah, but I would not move on until you had another job. It's always a safe bet to have another job before you leave your previous job. Otherwise, you could kind of get stuck. Oh, you don't want to read your... Yeah, you don't have to read them. No, that's fine. There's no set rules that say you have to go and breed your stuff or nothing like that. Jennifer, I did not get a chance to watch your video today on day 21, I think it said, but I will go watch it. Yes, you can, Reagan. If you breed it to a super giant, you're going to get giants. You can have giants. But if you breed it to a giant, I'm not sure how that works out. The diversity, I think it would be like a 50-50 shot of it being a giant. And or being just a regular sized one. Just watch it when you put them together, because a giant can hurt a female, a regular gecko, by trying to bite them and control them and stuff like that. Day 23. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I knew it was day 20 something. Oh, yeah, Dale. Well, some people just don't want to do it right away. And that's good that you're old fashioned. No, see, TJ, you put the male in there. Once they breed, they don't have to breed every time to have babies. Once you put the male in there and they breed, you can separate the male and she will continuously still continue to have babies. Eventually, Jay. Eventually. I want to do that. I want to get berms too. Well, that'd be amazing. I don't know if I ever I haven't entered any contest to win a retic though, so if I did, it would be amazing. Tanisha, thank you for stopping by. It was great to have you here. Stop in anytime. We do this live every night. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting into some dwarf retics. Again, I know they're not true dwarfs, but I want to get albinos. A retic or a berm. I want to do them. I want to do them both, but I would prefer to have a berm first. That's my dream, is to have more berms again. Justin, how you doing? It's good to see you here. Sarah, good to see you here. Thank you, Jay. You're awesome, Jay. Thank you very much. I have to agree. I knew that they were. I was going to say that everybody. I was just talking about that a little bit ago, saying that we were talking. I didn't say that everybody do their homework, but I was. Everybody asked. Some people were new in here, and they were asking what our episode was yesterday, and I told them that we were trying to come up with a name for you for your thing. Well, Sarah, it's good to see that Mr. Tyndall, Edward, was able to upload a video today. What's the sad faces for, Reagan? I like boas, TJ. I've read boas before. Very interesting. I like them. Oh, don't you worry about it, Reagan. Sarah, I have a question for you. After you breed the avix that you did, the avicularis last week, how long does it take before you know if she's going to give you egg sac or not? How long does that usually take? You got your report card today? I'm sure you did the best you could do. Todd, thank you for stopping by, my friend. Stop in anytime. You know, this is every day we go live. So it's great to have you in here. Thank you. Someday you'll probably have a tea, Stevie, I'm sure. Okay, yes. Now, do you guys pull the egg sac? And if you pulled the egg sac, how long after she does her egg sac, do you pull the egg sac? And is it different for every tarantula? I hope you don't mind me asking you these questions. I'd like to get you or Edward on a live like this where I could interview you guys and we could have it like we could see you and you could see both of us like on a Google thing and ask you all these great questions. It would be pretty interesting to do. You let the mother take care of the egg sac for 28 days. Okay. Again, thank you for stopping in here, Todd. Yeah, as long as you do your best. That'll be great to do. We'll have to set this up. I'll have to call you guys and we'll have to set this up. This will be interesting. I got a few guys lined up, and then as I get rolling with it, I'll get a few of you guys on and we'll do it. And it'll be great to have you guys. I got a million questions I'd like to ask you guys. Well, you could do that too. Mine are doing great. I got them in brumation. As you see my video, was it yesterday's video or the day before video? I fed them, about some of them. Yeah, I could do it on speaker, but I would rather have it so you guys could see them on here. And we can talk and go that way with it. It would be pretty cool. Yes, the only thing that matters is that you do your best. Sure. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll tell her, Jennifer. I will definitely let her know in the AM. Do you want me to have her text you or something? Okay, as long as she knows, that's all that matters. I don't know. Yes, Reagan, just always remember that too. Stay strong. Now, Sarah, what does the mother rotate the egg sac or something? Is that why you leave them with her for 28 days? Does she constantly rotate them or something? I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does study hard. Okay, and that's what rolls him a lot. All right. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of questions because I want to make. I may want to make my tea collection just as large as my reptile collection, or maybe even larger. Not sure. I really like them. I'm hooked. You were right. Once I got one, Because you did say it, Sarah. Once you get one, you're going to get hooked and you're going to be addicted. And it was true. I never, ever had trouble in school. I did very, very well. You know. Oh, I know. I like that. I like the one you guys did for his birthday. Yeah, it was his birthday, I believe. I like that one. With the Mikey Craft, or was it Mikey Craft or something like that? Yeah, I never had the. I'll be honest with you guys. When I went to high school, I never had to try. I always did really well. Half the time, the teachers would give me the test. I wouldn't even look at anything, and I would pass the test. I was very fortunate that way. Mikey Craft, yes. I knew that was cool. That was really good. I like that. Hey, that one first. Yeah, that some people do that too. Well, that was good. I went to some crazy schools though, where the teachers sometimes were nuts. What are you going leaving, Stevie? Good night, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, that Common Core math is like backwards. Your IQ is beef coon. Common Core, they did Common Core because the guy, never learned true math when he went to school, so he figured he would come up with his own way of coming up with the answers, and he figured that's what I'm doing. No, you won't. You will never use Common Core in real life at all, period. You need to learn, if they're going to teach Common Core, they need to teach them both. Your IQ's 2, Jay? That's good. At least there ain't a negative in front of it, huh? Oh, man, not a negative 2. That's funny, Jay. I agree. I think they stopped doing Common Core here. That's my opinion. I think they do. They did. I think they and I do think it needs to go away. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, but he's funny, Sarah. It might be a -17, but he's hilarious. I can't remember the gentleman's name, but I did see him once. The guy who came up at Common Core. He's from the South, I believe. I'm not, I'm not sure. They don't. Why don't they teach cursive? Do you mind if I ask? Well, first off, everything's done on computers and keyboards. So I can honestly see to a point why cursive is not important anymore. But I don't know. Edward said it's not me. Oh, hi, hi, Jennifer. That was funny. That was hilarious. Oh, blackballed too from the South. That explains. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's from the South. I think he was from. Not saying anything bad about the people from Georgia or Alabama or something, but I could have swore that's where it was from. I'll find out for you right now because I'll look it up because I remember the gentleman. Good night, Jay. Thank you for stopping in, and we'll see you later. How does that sound? Come back again. Jason Zimba. I'm not sure exactly where Jason Zimba is from, but I will show you his face if you guys want to see it. So when you see him, you can go say, "Good job." There he is. There's the gentleman who invented Common Core. Well, he was one of the gentlemen. He's the one that pushed for it. And I believe it was the Governors Association that really made it. He didn't think it was to discourage people. Yep, his name is Jason Zimba, Zimba. You guys can go look him up and send him a thank you. Oh, yeah. Good night. Yep. Yeah. It's got an I instead of an E in it. Yes, he did. And yes, he is. You can look it up. Look up his name, Common Core. That's who he is. Yes. Yeah, I did. I had I got kicked out once of school. Yes. I I took a wire nut into school, and I hope most people in here understand what a wire nut is. I took a wire nut into school, and we're in the lunchroom, and this kid was all the way on the other side of the lunchroom yelling and screaming. And I said, "Shut up." And he said, "Make me." And I threw that wire nut all the way across the room, and it hit him right in his Adam's apple, and he started coughing. Well, it started a big fight in the lunchroom, and I guess, the teacher saw who did it, instigated it. They said it was me. I got kicked out of school. Had to go to a whole different school. But it wasn't me. No, it's sometimes good to be different than everyone else. So, oh, that's cool. I tried to deny Sarah, but apparently more than one teacher saw it. We had disciplinarians in our school. They saw me throw it, and I don't know. That's true, Jennifer. Oh, you went to Hogwarts? Did you learn any good spells there, Slash? And I'll tell you, I don't even know why I had the wire nut in my pocket. It was in my pocket. I took it out and it like whistled through the air. Two of his flames like doop. I guess it is Justin, and apparently is Professor Snake's class. You're so funny. Uh, I could never picture you being mean, Sarah. That's funny, Reagan. Uh, I had a shop teacher when I went to high school. Justin, his name was Mr. Graham. And he had an identical twin brother, and you could never tell them apart. I mean, they were seriously identical twins. But one day, they had to call the cops on him because he barricaded himself in the shop, and he was throwing tools, hammers, benches, all kinds of stuff at anybody who tried to come in because he was so high on drugs. And they had to take him out. They had to call like a SWAT team to come in and tackle him and take him out. It was hilarious. Got in trouble for protecting yourself. Yeah, see, it's crazy how things go. Slash Ed. Where was it at? Yeah, isn't that funny? Justin was the one that got in trouble for it. That's crazy, guys. The world is crazy and it's unfair and it's never going to be fair. Yes, she is. She's laying. She's asleep, Ed. She is asleep. And you're a very good musician. You're very, very good at it. One of the best I've ever met in my entire life, Jeff. Oh, I agree. It's the dumbing down of America. That's what they've been doing. They even start, like my daughter up here. They started taking parts of history out of the school and out of teaching, and I was like, why would they do that? So I teach my kids a lot of stuff so that way they know it. Andrew went to school and they were learning stuff on the periodic table, and he knew more than any other kid in his class. He was up there. The teacher could not believe how much he knew, what certain chemicals were and what they did and all this. And that's because I've been teaching these kids since they were little stuff, because I know in school they're not going to learn it. Yeah. Jeff is a great musician. That's yeah. Running numbers for the neighborhood bookie. You didn't have a problem with that, right? You put the cloak of invisibility on because you were in Hogwarts, right, Ed? So nobody knew you were there. You just stuck your hand out and took the numbers. You didn't even have to write it on rice paper, so you didn't have to eat it, right? Jennifer, that's hilarious. Now we spend it all. That's true. Theory, that is true. Although I don't spend much time in the auctions myself. I just feel more, I feel better like buying off sites, I guess. Oh, yeah, Ed's got a big printing machine over there. Good to have you back, Stevie. That's that's smart thinking, Justin. Do you want to tell you what I was really thinking about in the 8th grade? Because Jennifer was talking about being in the 8th grade. You know what I was thinking about? You know what I was thinking about in the 7th grade? How can I go about getting some reptiles? And that's no joke. All I ever had on my mind was like snakes and stuff like that. And I'm not kidding you. By the time I was in the 8th grade, by the time I got done the 8th grade, I had already started accumulating reptiles because I went and worked under the table, and every dime I saved went towards reptiles. Then I ended up going, before I was done high school, I started working at the pet store, and then the guy put me in charge of the pet store. I took it over and went from there. Which it would be my dream to have another pet store again, but now that the big box stores took over, it's kind of hard to do. But I could do an online pet store, huh? Okay, Stevie, I'll let her know. Why do you plan to become a franchise there? I kind of do, Sarah. I understand that. Um, I but it's my dream to open up another one, to have a regular. That was the greatest thing I ever did in my life. I loved every minute of it. I knew that everything I can't even talk because that's how much I love doing it. I could everything that I knew everything there is to know about animals for some reason, and because I read everything I could read. Yeah, I do have DEAs. Correct. You are 100% correct. But I want to start selling the animals, the setups, everything like that. Well, I hope you accomplish your dream, Stevie. Yeah, that's true. You don't. That's true. So, oh, what's everyone's favorite Thanksgiving food? That's true, Sarah. Yeah. I could see that being very important brand recognition. My favorite is I don't know if any of you guys have ever done this before, but it's the after Thanksgiving turkey sandwich where you take the turkey, you get the turkey, the bread, the stuffing, the cranberries, the coleslaw, everything on the sandwich. I like it. I don't know. Slash, that's probably one of Becky's favorites is the green bean casserole also. She loves that stuff. Turkey salad is always good too. I like that too. Food fights. Yeah. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call tonight. My back and leg are starting to hurt really bad. And I think I'll call tonight and we'll do this again tomorrow. How does that sound, everybody? I will talk to everyone later. Jennifer, Davids, Jeff, Sarah, Justin, Ed, DW. I know you're in here. I can see you up there. Mike, I want to say thank you everybody for stopping in here. And Sarah, we're gonna get in touch. We're gonna do that thing. I got to get in touch with a couple other people too because there's a few other things I got to do also. David Theory, yes, David, you're in here too. David Wayland, I know you're in here. So, see everybody later. And anybody who's hanging out and doesn't come on and say anything, I want to thank you guys for coming in here too. Because I know there's a few of you up there. I don't know. DW might not come out. I don't know. Peace out, people. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. There we go. I had to get that up there. I couldn't. Edward, thank you, buddy. Check you out later too, bud. Peace.